Simon Says. This is
The Real Pretty Ashley.
I can't see
Ashley.
you. I'm gonna flip this up.
Anything possible.
You know, with that name, you can't be off a week ever.
I'm not off. I just got a hat on today.
I'm just telling you, you're not gonna be able to have like.
Everybody
no,
has bad days.
Nah, you're not gonna be able.
Everybody
I'm
has
telling you, not that. The Real Pretty Ashley, you're not gonna be able to have one bad.
On
day.
my bad day, this a bad day.
You think so?
Yeah.
I got a lot of people try to tell you it was a bad day. So kudos to you, your parents. So.
Shout out to my creators.
Oh
or
man.
whatever.
You still playing any bets we won this week?
I didn't play no bets today, and I meant to, and I got distracted. I was cleaning my house, doing things like that, and I don't know.
Man, you still.
I didn't do no
I got
bets.
the link you sent me though. I did get the link.
Yeah, can you sign up so I can get some free money?
Man,
that's what I need him to do. That's why I'm not playing. I'm not playing with my money. I need some more free money.
I've tried to sign up, and they keep saying I use every email because you know I got a lot of emails.
Use the podcast email.
All right, but don't they ask me for my social though?
I don't know. So what are you doing?
I don't know. Like I'm just like trying to scam. And
How
stuff.
many times did you do it?
I don't know.
So you already played.
I don't know. I played in Atlanta when I was in Atlanta, so you know it's new to Maryland, but it's not new to me. So you sipping on what you
Water.
drinking this week? Me too. Give me a little.
No, this ginger ale.
I gotta ask you something though.
What's that?
Not just you, American too. I just had a couple of questions in my DM that people told me to ask. So first, I want to talk about. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship?
I've been in a few.
Were you the toxic one, or were you you got toxic put on you? How do you? Were you the toxic or the toxic E? That's what we.
I think I've been toxic before, and if I say that I haven't, I'd be lying. Okay, let's start with that. I'm gonna go ahead and own that. I've been toxic before, but I've definitely been in more toxic situations where I was not the toxic person.
So, all right.
I've been toxic, but I was more at those times. I feel like when I was toxic, I was trying to match energy, or even if I wasn't matching energy, like exactly, it was me trying to match what I thought was going on. You see what I'm saying? So it was me matching my assumptions, I guess you could say. But yeah.
So let me ask you something.
I've been toxic.
What's, if you can think of the most toxic thing that you ever done, and something that was done to you? I got some stories.
Most toxic thing I've ever done. I don't know. Let's come back to this. Circle back around.
All right, so let me
I'm
talk.
gonna have to think about this.
So
Back.
one of the most toxic
Like
things I ever had done to me was, let me look on this because she might be watching.
Yeah.
One of the most toxic things I ever had done to me was an ex of mine. When things went sour, she stole my car. She ran red light cameras 15 times. Yeah, and realized I had all these tickets. You know, them tickets $75 a piece, and she was going up and down, up and down, up and down.
That's vicious.
Most toxic thing I've ever done in a relationship was I lived with a woman. She broke up. She put me out. I unplugged her deep freezer, so all her meat on thaw, and I threw away the little tray she was a coffee drinker, but she liked to warm her stuff up in the microwave. So the little tray, little plate to sit on, I threw it in the trash. So I threw it away. So you know, if you had to make that clunking sound, clunk, clunk, clunk. Come on, y'all. I know you've done some toxic stuff.
I have, but I feel like because of certain things right now, I can't speak on like this stuff.
That's right. I forgot you
This
was
stuff.
cat burglar.
No, not.
Yeah.
I done had some toxic shit. So let me tell you the last under what I would speak on, but maybe down the line I'll speak on that. I just can't talk about it right now. So the most toxic thing that was done, he took my clothes and like the clothes that I was out like taking pictures in online and shit like that, type dresses, or he felt like I was out on dates in. He like bleached that shit. He bleached my clothes.
Oh man.
He burnt them.
Hit you with the left eye, Jones.
Hit me with the. And after that, you know, he went on a trip and while he was gone, I called up his baby mother and I gave him, because he was going to see her and the son or whatever, and I gave her, I was like, yeah, the password to his phone is blah blah blah. He's been playing this all, sis. Do what you do. When he gets back, he won't have shit. And when he came back, he all his stuff was packed at the door. My locks had been changed, and I was like, yeah, when you want to come pick up your things, just let me know.
Somebody on my live on Instagram said, bleached all of his left shoes. Oh man, I had all my left shoes thrown away, so that was.
Yeah, I think I might have threw some shoes away.
Hey, I don't
Literally
really
maybe
care
one
for
shoe.
toxic situations.
I don't either. That's why it's like, it's not a good thing.
I've done a
Not
lot
a
of
good
I've
thing.
done a lot of toxic stuff that I don't want to reveal on camera. Well, you know, it's no subliminal, so I guess I
Yeah,
got
that's
to tell one more.
You don't have to tell one more, because I don't know if I'm going to tell one more. That might be all you get out of
So
me.
one of the most things, especially when I was younger, I was really, really on give backs. So if you hurt me, I was gonna hurt you back. So you had to go to court for your rent money, cause that would be. I got a homie on my live right now. I used to hear some stories about this guy, the most toxic person that I know, and this guy that's laughing right now.
What you do, sir?
He know pay women bills, and then when he break up with you, he would call the company and say his credit card got stolen, so all your bills would reverse. So let's say he paid your car note for 6 months, he would call the finance.
Oh, you know what? I'll tell something else too.
All right.
You was paying bills and then said it was all a mistake.
Mm-hmm. He said it was all a
You
mistake.
put it fraud.
Yeah, you put it as fraud. So that you know how
That's
your car instantly go in repo status. Your car instantly go in repo status once.
imagine that happening. I don't like you. That's low. That's low.
No, he was young though. He was young though. But I heard him multiple times. So
because I had somebody when we broke up and
I ain't even say no
things,
name. You making yourself
the
hot.
utilities that were in his name, he cut them off. He didn't tell me. He didn't switch them over. He just cut everything off while I was in the house. And he took everything. He took food.
Oh yeah.
He took the food.
Yeah.
He took food that he had bought. Who takes food?
Nigga,
Like, come on.
I've heard.
He took shit and threw it in the trash. That's some toxic shit.
Yeah, that's toxic. Yeah,
And I don't want nothing to do with it.
That's why, fellas, you got to start buying stuff around the house. So when you do leave,
You could take your forks.
yeah, nah, you ain't gotta buy. You gotta buy appliances. You gotta buy appliances, cause that way,
He took the microwave.
yeah, you said your kids gotta eat. I'm taking the microwave.
You taking the microwave, but what if your kids still in the house?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, if y'all got kids, but we ain't got no kids, I'm taking your son bed. I'm taking. One thing about me,
Not the sun bed.
you know, when I was young, I got two questions. I got two questions. Two of them for the fellas. Question: why is it that when you have kids with a woman and y'all break up, y'all tend to not want to be in the children's life as much? Like, why does the mom have to have the child more than you? Like, the mom tends to have them, and typically, I have some fellas that are full-time dad, but 5 days, and then it's your 2 days on the weekend, and y'all skip out on y'all 2 days on the weekend, so, you know. What's up with that? And, another question for the fellas. A lot of y'all be having kids. Don't take care of your kids.
You gotta do one at a time. That was too many at once.
No, I'm gonna let them answer. They not answering on here. I'm gonna let them answer it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, y'all answer.
So when y'all have kids, right? Y'all don't take care of y'all real kids, but then get a girl that got some kids and take care of their kids.
Be amazing stepdad, all star, magnificent.
That's not all men though. That is not.
That is not all men. Let's make that clear. We're not talking about all men. We're just talking about you guys that do it. Or, you know, I would like to ask, now my question to piggyback off of your question to the guys is, when your man is that guy, why is that your man? Why are you not calling your man out? How can you hang and party and chill with a man and, you know, have him come to your kids' parties with his stepkids or whatever the case is, like on a day-to-day, and he's not handling his business when you are? If you're a full-time father and you're doing your thing, but your best friend never sees his kids, and you know he ain't shit. Like, I'm not talking about like dudes who are really trying, because there are guys that are really trying to take care of their kids and they can't see them. I'm not talking about those situations. I'm talking about when you know your man ain't shit.
He don't never have his kids.
He don't never have his kids.
He got his stepkids.
He might have his stepkids, or he might be out all the time, or he might be complaining about some shit, or even. That was one of my questions. My other question.
With people like that. You can't hang with me because to me it's like if you a snake out somebody that look like you and got your own blood, then you don't got no problem. You don't got no obligation to be loyal to me. So, like I feel like a person that don't take care of their own kids, I ain't rocking with you because it's a disconnect somewhere. If you would turn your back on somebody that look like you got your blood, then why would you be loyal to me? Like that don't make sense.
So it is not even somebody. One of the comments.
I feel at the end of the day, a man should always take care of his kids, no matter what. I don't care who you are. If you can't take care of your kids, it's not about the money. It's about being there. Let me tell you something. Good facts. See, people think, because I pay child support or I send money, but like I ain't gonna lie to you, mental health is a problem, fellas, especially for single mothers. Like they in the house 24/7 raising your kids, especially boys. Like, girls too, but especially boys. Boys at a certain age they need their fathers. It's like girls at a certain age need their mother, and girls need a male figure in their life
at a certain age.
At a certain age too.
The fact of the matter is that kids need at some point you need both parents. That's why you have two, right? Because you need both sides of it.
Yeah.
Boy, girl, you need your mother, you need your father, you need both parents. And they don't have to be in the same household, but you need both there.
Why do you think we have so many broken homes in the black community? You think like it's something that it was an agenda?
It's moving too fast. Yeah, it is an agenda. It's an agenda that is way bigger than anything that we can sit here and talk about right now. But there is definitely an agenda behind it, and it's definitely what it's what they want. We're right where what I'm saying. When you leave out the house or you leave out and you're in certain neighborhoods and there's liquor stores, 24-hour tobacco shops, and fast food on every block and carryouts and things like that, there is an agenda. And in all those areas, it's full of minorities. You know what I'm saying? It's full of our people. There's definitely an agenda. Broken homes, that's all there. It's definitely there.
And to piggyback on the part that you said about the men not holding their homies accountable with kids, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of fathers that's not in their children's life, they also have a mother that condone that shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I know a few.
If you are the boy's mother, you automatically become the worst. You're the Lisa of the two best grandmothers. I don't know, it's just that stereotype. The boy's mother, in a lot of cases, are looked upon as that's the other grandmother. The mom's mom is the one that's really like the favorable grandmother in most cases. So, if you have a son, and you have to sometimes be more in the grandchildren's life to be like, hey, I'm grandma number one. Because I know a lot of guys, behind every fucked up father is a fucked up mother condoning that bullshit. And my son is all right. He send money. What about the time? I look like I'm touching souls on it.
I'm just saying, it's not about the money. Okay, somebody said it's not about the money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not about the money. So when you're not providing money and you're not providing time, then what is it about?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Then what? Because 9 times out of 10, somebody who is not providing money,
right,
they're not providing time.
Right.
They have no care or want to provide time. Because if they did have an interest in that, they would want to provide money for their kids as well. And if you didn't want to provide money, you want to provide things that are taking care of your children. You're going to provide products, food. It's not always about the money. That's right. But at the end of the day, show me where somebody's not providing money, but they're providing everything else. Because that all aligns, because these kids are fucking expensive.
Right.
Hey, they're expensive.
And I heard a lot of y'all favorite rapper, I heard he had to pay an astronomical number in child support this week. Did you see
Who?
that? Kanye West.
Oh, I don't know.
$200,000 a month. That's $50,000 per child. Whew, gracious, that's a lot of money.
I mean, they living that life.
They living that life. I mean, I'm just saying, how much income do you have to bring in for the rest of your life to pay $200,000 a month? Like, you have to go get that. Like,
but he's not going to be paying for the rest of their life. It's till they turn.
The oldest is 9.
They
so
turn of age.
He still got at least 10 years to pay that.
The oldest is 9, yeah. So he got just 10 years for that, but then he got the other ones. He gonna be paying it for a while.
He gonna be paying it. He gonna be paying it at least 10 to 15 years.
Y'all pay child support? Anybody here? Y'all pay child support? How y'all feel about that? Anybody pay child support and their child is grown? Because we, like the age we're at, we got like kids that are graduating. We got older kids. So do we have anybody that pay child support and is accomplished and off of it? Do we have anybody that is?
Right. I want somebody to come on this live or on the YouTube and say, I just sent my last check.
I just sent my last payment. It's lit.
Like, I got to be on the other end of that. Like, now, if you only send it like $50 and you only been sending $50, bro.
So,
like,
so if you don't pay child support, then are you sending money on a regular basis? Like, what are the cases where y'all don't pay child support? I would never pay child support ever. Okay, that's fine. You would never pay it unless you were made to pay it, possibly. But if you don't pay child support, what do you do? What do y'all do? Do you send money? Do you buy clothes? Like, how do you support your kids?
Man, G-Dot said, as far as the Kanye West,
fuck that, them kids don't need.
Read it out loud, because I can't
He
read.
said, fuck that, them kids don't need that, and he still got to split school tuition, medical, etc.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It all depends. Like, for me, it depends on how well off the child is. I don't want my child struggling if I'm not going to be the parent that have the child the most of the time.
Right.
Like, if my child living in the hood, his situation is different because Kim got money.
He said, nope, I'm still 34, no kids.
Yeah.
Do you think that's an accomplishment? There's a question for the people with no kids. Do you think having no kids is an accomplishment? Because I feel like a lot of people with no kids, they just feel like, yep, I'm this age, no kids. Boom.
I think it's a
Did
flex.
that. I did that, I made it. Nigga, I'm here. No kids, 0, 34. Well, I mean, are you lonely as fuck sometimes? Are you bored? You know, it's a lot of different ways. But seriously, that's a serious question. Because you have no kids, is that an accomplishment?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you feel like I feel like people that have no kids feel like they're a little bit better than people that do have kids.
No, they can be lonely. I know people like that. You know, they can be lonely. And as you know, I can't speak from a woman's point of view, but I would look at a woman at a certain age. Like, nobody wanted that in you. Damn, like you ain't worth like. At least a nigga be like, man, you be alright being my child's mom. Like nobody. Like you got a question. Like, what's your purpose?
Not what's your purpose, because God made you.
You ain't womaning right. You ain't womaning right.
Womaning right if you don't have a kid.
Everybody's here to procreate, so you know.
Okay, somebody said, man, I'm on child support. I love my kids. Fuck them bitches. Okay, love your kids. Take care of them. It doesn't have to be fuck them bitches. That's their mom, right?
Yeah.
That's their mom. You can't say that to the kids. Do y'all be talking to y'all kids about the parents like that? Y'all be telling?
The moms do, you know.
Okay, he said, I'm sending money on a regular basis and buy whatever they need. Okay, so regular basis. I like that. So you don't need to be on child support if you're already doing that.
Come on, don't act like you didn't just act. Do women talk to their kids about their fathers when the fathers ain't shit?
Some women do. I don't, because I feel like, so my personal opinion is for absent fathers, or we're going to say absent fathers because that's what we're speaking of, right? For absent fathers, I'm not going to talk to my child and talk bad about him, because at the end of the day, they kind of have some feelings like maybe as a mom, like maybe I kept them away. You know what I'm saying? You never know what the kids are going to say.
But at a certain age, though, a child going to know.
Yes, exactly.
You can't pull it. You can't
right.
fool them.
So because it's confusing when they're kids, I want to make sure when they get older, they know that my mom never talked bad about him. You know, what I know and the opinion I formed, I had to form that on what I saw, what I experienced, and the relationship I had. It had nothing to do with my mom, because she never talked bad about you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If he want to do something, he can. If he don't, he don't.
I want to play devil's advocate right quick.
You always want to play devil's advocate. What's new?
ladies, and not every woman goes through this, but I mean, it's a lot of y'all with good baby daddies that wants to be in it. Why is it that in a lot of cases that the father that wants to be in the child life can't get their kids, put them through a whole bunch of stuff, and he can't see his kids when he wants to, but then on the other hand, you got a child, you have a father with a dude that ain't shit, that don't be in his children's life. He called every 3 years to get his son, and you go ahead, or his daughter, you go ahead and give him to him. It's like, why do y'all punish the good dads in a lot of cases, but like give the one that ain't shit chances over and over and over and over and over again? I mean, not talking to you.
I was gonna say I'm gonna leave that for the YouTube.
I wanted the women to answer that because I got the dudes going crazy on here.
Yeah, they still talking about no kids, definitely a flex these days. But for who? The no kids, it's a flex for you who don't have kids. So y'all, the people that have no kids that feel like that's a flex, y'all should just flex together because it's really like it's not that deep. I just feel like y'all think it's deeper than what it is. It's not a flex. I'm not preaching.
Oh man, no, she talking about me. He talking about me. The question I just asked.
Half the dudes on child support shouldn't even be on it. The good ones be on it out of spite. Okay, so that I feel like that's true, and there's two ways you could look at it, right? So I feel like some guys that were great fathers, they were going above and beyond, right? And then they got put on child support out of spite, and it kind of took away from what the mother was receiving prior, because when you weren't on child support, I'm gonna do this, and I'm not gonna think nothing about it. But then you're on child support, now we're actually like counting the coins and breaking it down piece by piece. Then I'm not gonna do that. You just take that.
And I never been the type of person to care about what the mom do with the money. Like if my check, if the child support comes on the 16th and you paid all your bills with your money that you worked for on the first, you take my check and go get your hair and nails done. That went towards my kids.
I feel the same way.
Yeah, like that don't make sense. I hate when dudes say that. Like, what much you doing? Like, why my child? Like, she used her check to pay what you was supposed to pay. It's just how her bills line up. So you gotta really, and you don't know. Like, as long as my child, if you're the full-time parent, you the one that was with my child majority of the time. As long as they got clothes and a roof, and I see like, hey, they're doing well, I don't have no issue. Like. Shout out to the bomb ass baby mamas and baby daddies that's doing their thing, whether you're together or not, cause it's fucked up. Like,
so do you feel like somebody said no? They be mad the dude moved on, so they use the child as a weapon against you. That definitely happens. But so let me ask you: do you feel like on the other cases, on the flip side, that when the woman moves on or she says she doesn't want to be with you, dudes say, I'm gonna stop taking care of these kids, I'm gonna stop doing this, I'm gonna stop helping you because you feel like you can move on and you don't want to be with me, so I'm gonna punish you.
I done seen it with dudes say, oh, you got that nigga over there playing daddy, I don't gotta do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got that nigga over there playing house, I don't gotta do nothing. When in all actuality,
fuck it, I'm not even getting that deep into it. Ow.
Shit are funny, bro. Ain't funny.
I'm talking about like before it even gets to a case where there's another nigga. It doesn't always have to be another man or a female. Sometimes it could just be like, I don't want you. I'd rather be alone than be doing this. And I feel like you have to respect that. But people always think there's someone else or there's something, there's something more someone's looking for. Sometimes, personally, I've been in situations where I said, I don't want this. This is not for me. It's not good. This is healthy. This is definitely toxic. I don't need anybody else. I haven't even had the opportunity to explore anything else, first of all. I just don't want this shit. Right. I just want to go separate ways. Right. So when it's that type of situation, why does it have to be, she don't want me? You know what? Fuck that. Fuck them kids.
A lot of women cripple men, though. Like, I see a lot of women that they meet a guy, the woman got the house, the woman got the car, the man move in, he ain't really on nothing. And then as soon as he get away from her, he get the career of his life, he get his shit together.
You see that? But I've seen the flip side where the same thing where a guy moved in, somebody I know actually, moved somebody in, she had nothing, homeless, kids, I think she had a child. Wasn't doing nothing, no job, career, no car, nothing. And he it was the same thing. He built her up, and then she left his ass.
So people, yeah.
So it really happens on both sides.
It depends on the person.
Both ways.
You know what?
I don't never want to build nobody up to the. First of all, at this age, and even at that age that I witnessed people go through that, I never want to be in a situation where I'm building anybody up. At this point in time, we all know how long it takes to get to these points in life, right? I don't have time to build you up. I need you to come already prepackaged together. I like potential, but it has to be.
Yeah, I watch potential though.
Yeah, I don't watch potential so much. Let me tell you something. I'm potential. I don't want no potential. I'm a princess. I don't want no fucking potential.
The nigga be potentially ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You be the wasting. You been looked up 2 years, felt like 5 years. You ain't got to.
And they be going fast, and y'all be acting like y'all be fake in these happy Instagram relationships where y'all just taking cute pictures and then you get off the fucking phone and you crying in a corner. Like, don't be that girl, sis. Don't do it.
Or them long showers, you crying in them showers, them teardrops.
Man, what?
Face come out.
Yeah, you in the shower.
You crying.
You in the shower crying your heart away and shit. Like, I don't want it. Like, no. But then on holidays, you got the holiday photos. You know, you doing the most. You living that life. You making people think this is it. Don't be that person. I'd rather just be alone.
Yeah. And let me tell you something.
No, for real, because y'all know people be doing it. Y'all know people. Everybody here right now, right? Everybody on here knows somebody right now at this moment that you can like go to their page and be like, she is fucking miserable. He is fucking miserable. They are fucking miserable. But they got some good pictures. You know, it's supposed to be. It is what it's supposed to be, or whatever the fuck them people say, whatever the youngins say. I don't know.
Let me get a close up. America, that goes out to the guys.
Fellas.
When it's your weekend to get your kids, get your kids. You hating not answering the phone.
And why don't get them late? Get them on time. Yeah, whatever time. Get them on time so she can go out. Y'all be mad as shit.
You know your baby mama wants some dick that weekend from somebody
and let her get it. She can.
And if your son is under 1 year old, she's going to fuck in front of him. No, I'm just messing.
Wow. That's some toxic shit.
No,
that's what you be doing? That's what you was doing back in the day?
I mean, I done built.
With somebody else, baby? With somebody else, son? And that's son probably about 13 now.
I done pat a nigga baby to sleep while I'm hitting his baby mouth on his back. I done built the fort.
What?
Yeah, I done it before.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I done it before.
We're not gonna see.
This was my 20s.
So wait. One thing about Simon, he like to throw something in there and then like speed past it. He be like, "Phew." No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that tonight. Not today. You just said you was patting the baby. You was patting the little boy, to be specific, the little son.
Little man, yeah.
Little man to sleep. And hitting it from the back at the same time.
Yeah.
You're sick. I don't like you.
That's doing two things at one time.
No, I don't like that.
Well, I wouldn't be in that position if the dude came and got...
How many years ago was this? Because I want to know how old little man is.
23-ish? 20
years ago?
Yeah.
So man is a grown man.
Yeah.
And he don't know. Little do he know. His mama...
But no, that's not. But listen, that's not my fault. That's the father's fault for not getting the child.
That's the father's fault,
yeah.
Or is that the mother's fault for letting you fuck her while she lets you fuck her and put her baby to sleep at the same time? And I think that's nasty.
Well,
I think that's wild, and I don't like that for none of y'all.
Everybody is human, so you never fucked in front of none of your kids.
Not while they was up, and never when they maybe if they was like on the side asleep or something.
That's what I'm saying. But if they woke up, if the nigga hit it right and they woke up,
no. And ain't nobody fucking patting the baby to sleep and hitting it from the back. Nobody's done that to me. I'm sorry. And ain't nobody doing that with my black son.
I done play peekaboo with people.
Not my black son.
No, not your. I done play peekaboo with other nigga kids while they was in the room.
While you were long ago. Yeah. So you was playing peekaboo while you was hitting. So you be hitting it from the back doing dumb shit with the kids.
I'm playing daddy at that time.
He said he's a great stepdad.
Stepper, you know, I don't know what you niggas mean when y'all say y'all steppers. I used to be a great stepper. I was a stepper.
I don't even like this.
So you never, you ever been with a man that had kids? You never done nothing toxic to his kids because you didn't like the mom, especially if I don't like the baby father.
No. So let's keep it real because I know you bitches. And I'm going to say you bitches because only you bitches are going to do shit to somebody else's kids because you don't like the mother. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because you bitches are going to do shit like that. Real women aren't doing that because at the end of the day, if I don't like you, bitch, I'm going to make sure your kids come home and they love me. Miss Ashley, Miss Ashley, Miss Ashley. Oh, they love me. And I'm gonna send them home on a lot of fucking sugar, give them cavities and all. Ha!
If you got a son, I'm gonna take your
I'm
son.
sending them home, and it's not none of that.
If you niggas got a son,
Ashley love the kids.
and I step up in your son's life, your son is getting my haircut. He might even get my initials cut in his head. Like, your son gonna look just like me.
So I don't know nothing about that because I have girls and I just became a boy mom this year.
Mom.
Shout out to me and my black son. He's absolutely amazing.
I like that for you.
Young king.
So, if you have,
But my son will never be going to get the next man haircut. Fuck
if he
that.
take him, if he take him,
No, because he got like my hair. It's like a good grain anyway. I don't know. Like right now, it's giving. Can't even get like that kind of shit that y'all be getting.
no,
Blacks.
you lucky. If you got a daughter, I am taking your daughter to get whatever style I want her to get if I'm paying for it. So
True.
Yeah.
Show me the man that's going to come get these girls. They got a lot of hair. And my kids, they charging for length. They charging for length for them kids. So come get them. Please. Thank
A
you.
lot of guys price range, so you know you got to trick in your budget, fellas. First of all, yeah, like they got good hair. You dealing with women with kids.
So it's you got to play devil advocate, right?
Yeah.
Good hair. You don't have to play for weave.
I like them when they like at that point. Not now. I want you to have a little something, establish a little something now. But back then, I like when they needed me. They needed everything from me. Like now, I can't.
I don't want to be.
I don't want that kind of.
What you want to be needed?
I
Are you
wanna
saying
be-
that you like?
No,
women
back
that-
then I wanted to be needed. Now I want to be wanted.
Do you feel like? Because I feel like y'all ain't gonna like this either. Y'all ain't gonna like what I'm gonna say either.
All
I feel like a lot of people be going after like somebody who need them because it makes them feel better in a relationship. It makes them feel like, you know what I'm
The
saying?
man or the
Like
woman, right?
both sides.
Yeah.
I feel like women go after guys that are like needy because it kind of makes the guy stay, and I feel like men go after women that are needy because of the same thing, right? Because you want to make sure you got them right where you want them. But a motherfucker like me, I'm gonna tell you right now, I got this, and the third, the table, house, car, chairs, everything, and I built it from wood. I cut down the tree, I scraped the bark off, pulled the leaves.
I seen a lot
have
of
everything.
women.
It ain't
I
gonna
seen a
happen,
lot of
Captain.
women with kids,
Hurry.
with multiple kids, put up with a lot of shit because they thought, and they at one point they thought in their mind that that's all that they could get, and they deserve that as long as they got somebody that they're happy with somebody.
Well, I have multiple kids, and I'm never going to. And you know what? I know those women. I know women like that with multiple kids. I know women like that with one kid. I know women like that, and it's just a mind thing, right? It's what you believe, and it's what you let somebody let you believe. I've been in situations where men have brought me down so low where I thought I was like the bottom of the shoe, like bottom of the barrel, scum, everything. And you have to bring yourself out of those toxic situations and mindsets, right? Because if you don't, you get trapped in these places where, yeah, even if let's say you get out of a situation and you leave this guy or he leaves you or whatever the case is, and you're like, now I can't get anything. That was the best I can do. And that's why women keep running back, right? Because they think that they can't do anything. Like, that's what you want to do. I would never. You got to pull yourself out of that. And it's hard. It's hard for women to do that. It's really, really hard.
And how you do it? Because I never seen you. You know, we known each other a lifetime. You know, like lifetime. When I say long time,
Definitely a
right,
long time
right,
coming.
right.
I was definitely a
But
little
I seen
baby.
you. Yeah, you was a baby. I raised this child. Like we done know. Like even when we didn't talk, you picked back up. We didn't,
Yeah,
always kept in contact. So look, I've always seen you go through ups and downs, but like you pick yourself back up again. What do you say to the woman that's gonna watch this podcast to give her strength? Because sometimes, like I had to tell, like you said, a lot of guys was in your DM about me because they were scared to share it. Sometimes, they look at you, or they might look at me and think, oh, they got their shit together. They don't know. We got real life problems, like you know what I'm saying? Like my dick don't work, you know what I'm saying? Like if you was there, like,
Right.
but like on all seriousness, how do you tell someone that, hey, it's gonna be okay, get on your shit, like boss up, like you don't need a man, you may want a man, but you don't need a man if you have to go without a man.
No, you definitely don't need a man. And I mean, at the end of the day, you know me for a long time, Simon, for real. And like for me personally, I've lost it all.
Yeah.
And I've, you know, one of the biggest things to me is making sure that no matter what's going on the back end, this is for face value. What you're gonna get at face value is everything's put together. So on my darkest days, my worst moments, my darkest nights where I didn't have shit, I was homeless and here with kids, nobody's ever gonna see those days, right? Nobody's ever gonna know that those things went on. You know what I'm saying? And it happens, and we all go through it. We all go through when lights off, and I remember having my water cut off in my house, fucking water off, right? Having friends come over illegally and hook shit back up, get me back in line. We all have the worst times ever. I've been down. I've let niggas bring me down. And I was talking to somebody about how, this was today too, right? I was talking to somebody how, you know, women have got lost chasing dick. And I say chasing dick, but I mean chasing men. And I don't mean literally, but figuratively, right? Like not chasing dick, but at the same time chasing dick, right? How you said a man would be able to go in and like do this or whatever and then take it all the way, like you didn't have anything, right? Like you get in these situations, you let a nigga drive your car every day, but he's not changing the oil, and then your engine blows. You know what I'm saying? You're giving him money, now you can't pay your rent, or he say he's going to do this and he can't, and you lose it all. You know, I've been in situations, and women, we do stupid shit every day. And so at them darkest days when, you know, you feel like you can't get out of this, or somebody has you down, or you don't see yourself without them, or a brighter day ahead, man, fuck these niggas. Real life. Fuck these niggas. Like, every time I will say it, at the end of the day, I will always be like, fuck these niggas.
Period.
Get your kids, get your shit, and move on. Because guess what? There's a million more fish in the sea. And just like while you at home, while he out in your shit, doing whatever, or he out all night, never come back, or he out partying, or he just carrying you, there's somebody else that is gonna love you and do right by you.
Hell
and
yeah.
Treat you so amazing. And I swear to God, if anybody know, it's me. I've literally lost it all. With my job, my car, like almost my fucking house. Remember that shit?
I remember that shit.
I almost lost it all. Like, I lost it all. My house was on a thread, and I've lost that shit too. Like, fuck that. You can get it all back.
That's material.
Man, but yeah, it's all material. But it's all about a mindset too. That's all material, but where's your mind at? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you down and out, like, I'm gonna keep being low and all that? Or are you gonna find a way to move on, boss up, do something different?
And let me tell you something, fellas. Stop trying to, like, tell your baby mother that, oh, you got a child. Let me tell you something. Kiki Wyatt, right? 10 kids, right? Just got married. Like, let me tell you something.
She pregnant now. She got a lot of kids.
Yeah, but niggas don't really care how many kids a woman got if you love you.
No, and let me say this too. Sorry to cut you off. Well, that's important. The next, don't let that nigga tell you ain't nobody gonna love you. Don't let him tell you that, sis. They love you. You're that bitch. They definitely gonna come after you. Niggas be like, I want to take you and the baby out. Absolutely. Niggas will take you out when you're pregnant. Yeah, right. Niggas will take you and that baby out. Niggas will take you and the kids out. Guess what? They do it. The next one will.
If I love you.
Yeah, you can't believe, there's no way you can sit and believe when you go to sleep at night that this is what God had for you. Like, there's no way. If you have faith or you believe in anything, there's no way you can lay at night and believe, like, this was the best God had for me. No. And it doesn't matter if y'all have kids together. Like, stop getting in the mindset because you have a child with somebody, you have to stay with that person. You know what happens when you do that? You create toxic environments for those children. You know what happens? They grow up and they think that's what they're supposed to do. They think that's the relationship they're supposed to mimic and that they're supposed to have. It's not, you know, I grew up in a household with 2 parents.
Me too.
And on the outside, people thought it was amazing. People thought I had it all. People thought my life was perfect. And you know what was going on the inside? They was fighting, arguing, somebody upstairs sleeping, somebody downstairs, my daddy in the room talking to his girlfriend. I was confused as hell. And you know what that did? Confused the shit out of me. Oh, as long as he paying the bills, it's okay, right?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's not okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not okay. But think about the image you're putting on for these kids when you're like, I'm just doing it for the kids. No. You can't do it just for kids. What about you? Kids grow up fast. My oldest daughter is going to be 18 on Friday.
Wow.
18.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Micaiah.
Happy birthday, Micaiah.
Happy birthday, Micaiah. Shout out to my daughter. She's going to be 18 on Friday.
Let me
She's
give kudos
amazing.
to you, though. Let me give kudos to you.
She's amazing.
A lot of women, because this is going out to America, a lot of women, if your first child love you and respect you because they seen it all, they seen you go through everything, then you the shit. Because a lot of times, your first child don't respect you. Especially if you're a single mother, they call you by your first name. You know
single mother. I wish that motherfucker would.
No, I've seen it,
but I'm telling you, don't please raise your kids like old school. Please raise your kids like your grandmother would. Even if you ain't at church every Sunday, like please have that same respect that your parents would. These kids are not your motherfucking friends. They should not be having adult conversation. Put it to the side. Go where kids belong over there. And if you call me by my first name, bow bow. Pop pop.
Shout out to If You Don't Know Now You Know podcast. They said transparency. Yeah, she almost broke a little tear. I had a tear I had it right back here, and I had to look off away from her because I was like, dang, you guys like went in on that one.
No, for real.
Like, I ain't never hear you. I didn't know you could talk that way or articulate. You was talking real good.
I was talking well.
Yeah, because that came from the heart. That came from the heart.
Thank you all. Yeah.
Please raise your kids old school. Yeah, facts. Old school. That's why. Let me tell you something.
That's what's wrong, and that's why these kids out here acting a fool. That's why these kids are out here acting a motherfucking fool. No,
you can't be too friendly with your children.
Everybody want to be a friend with their kid, and I realized I wanted to be a friend with my kids, and then I was like, I can't be a friend with my kids. Like maybe when they get older, and that's how it goes, right? Like when you're kids, you like your grandparents more, and then when you older, you like your parents. And there's a reason for that shit, I promise you. Because I can't be y'all friend. Because y'all be acting a motherfucking fool.
Right.
I remember when I was y'all age. Y'all just is... Now I understand why my mother and my father like, you're stupid. Like, you're done. No, I can't be your friend. I don't want you sitting here with me. I'm not about to try to smoke with you, drink with you. I'm not doing that. I don't need to do all that. They grow up so fast. Why do we need to do all that? They literally grow up so fast.
Let me tell you something, fellas. If you got daughters, tell them the truth or another nigga gonna tell her his truth. Let me tell you something, fellas. You cannot, especially if you got a bomb ass. Even if sons too, fellas. If you got a bomb ass child's mom, because I hate the word baby mom.
Okay. Pause everything because they be bothered by that term, and I'm not bothered by it.
I just hate because
you still that baby's mom.
What if the child is 13? That ain't no baby no more. That's your child's mom.
That's all.
So just give her the proper look. Y'all family. At the end of the day, y'all will always be family, whether y'all get along or not. Y'all have a mutual point of interest. But let me tell you something. If you got a great child's mom, and you not in your child's life like you're supposed to, and you wonder why your luck is always bad, karma is real.
That's why.
Karma is real. Like a lot of you don't have the job that you want, and you think because I ain't about to get that dream job so she can take more money out. Listen, it's never been about the money. It's about the time. Like y'all didn't work. Of course she gonna be bitter in the beginning. I mean that's just human nature. She wanted a family. She didn't want to just be a mom. She wanted you too. Okay, we get that part. Now that that's over, men be bitter too. Because if she move on, and if she move on to someone better, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. But I say that to say this: we got a lot of broken homes, and I don't know how to fix that. But what I will say is, we can fix co-parents.
Yeah,
we definitely can be great co-parents. We don't got to be the best of friends. We don't even got to talk at a certain age when my child is a certain age.
I agree.
My child 6, 7. I call him. Even though I'm calling your phone, you know why I'm calling your phone. I'm not calling for you. I'm not checking on you. Like, if you got a dude or I got a woman, we don't need to have inappropriate long conversation unless it's a, hey, are you paying this or this birthday or this graduation or this holiday, whatever y'all do.
Let's talk about co-parent. I got a question about co-parent.
Okay.
And when things are good with co-parent, how do you feel about people that co-parent and let's say you're in a relationship long-time relationship, or you're in a relationship now, and your kids, you go spend the night at your baby mother house with the kids. Do you do that? Can you do that?
No, you can't do that.
Or
you can't do
or
that.
I go spend the night, or they're out of town. If they're out of town and you stay the night, is that okay?
If you single,
If you're in a relationship,
nah, you can't do that because it's not fair.
because
It's not, and it depends on where you at in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's just y'all just talking, but if y'all like got some time invested, nah, you can't do that. You can't if that person, because unless the other people's significant other can come, because there's no white or gray area with that.
right.
You know, like going to the movies or going out to dinner, that's one thing. That's great. Go out because the child want to see mommy and daddy for the birthday. I totally am with that.
But do you bring your significant
No,
other as well?
because it's for the point of the child wants. I want my
Just
mom,
my
I want
mom
dad.
and dad.
That's a date with the child. You know, but I'm talking about anytime when you got to spend the night. Nah, that's too much. Nah, I ain't going for that. I'm not going for that. I'm telling you right now, I'm not playing them type games. Like you sleeping under the same roof without me, with somebody that already beat you up. Nah, I can't. I ain't that strong.
Yeah, that's strong.
I ain't that strong.
Everybody ain't
I ain't
that
that
strong.
strong. You would you?
No.
You ain't that strong.
I'm not that strong. I'm not that strong.
That's kind of weird to me. Like a lot of people, oh, you gotta be in the dark. Now I don't gotta be that much of a dog. Goddamn, you playing games. Like, why do y'all gotta spend this night under the same roof? Like, oh, I got a different hotel. No, y'all don't need to be in the same. When I say the same roof, the same hotel, the same city.
Yeah, I feel like I just feel like
it just leaves too many. It just what if I do it, or what if you do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna give me that? Oh, it's an understanding. No, you're gonna feel some kind of way.
Can I come?
Yeah, right. Why I can't come?
Can
if
I
you
come?
got your own room, why I can't come?
If you sleeping out in there, look.
Yeah, I'll
Can
stay
I
in the
come?
room while y'all go out and do the family outings. But when you come and lay down at night, you need to be laying next to me. Why I can't come? Because it's a weird energy. Like, yeah, my son gonna sleep in my room. Okay, that's cool. I live with you. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we ain't playing them type of games. Y'all be playing too many games, give too much.
Y'all be playing a lot of.
Y'all play a lot of childish games, stupid games. Like, I ain't going for that. I ain't going for none of that weird energy shit. You not about to play with me. Cause I done been in a situation where the child was like 10, and the girl cheated on me with a baby father. And you think, you expect it in the my father.
And the child come tell you, cause kids be snitching on y'all.
Yeah, damn right.
They be coming to tell.
Yeah,
they be like,
right. Damn right.
Mommy was with Mr.
Don't let that phone ring and you be talking like, oh, who is so and so and so and so. They check that shit, cause kids want the best interest for their parent. They want the best interest for their parent, and as a child, they want. Naturally, a child want their mommy and daddy together, but we live in a world where that is not the case. So when they get somebody, I've had situations where the child was more loyal to me than the biological mom.
That's because you had a better relationship with the child.
Somebody said kids do snitch. They do snitch.
Kids do snitch. They be
tell.
snitching like hell. They can't wait to snitch. Matter of fact, they be like, and you know why? Because it be that parent you don't like. Remember when you took my game? Daddy, mommy was with the man that work at the store, or however y'all be doing, or whatever.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this, and this is with a lot of broken homes.
It's a lot of them. It's so sad.
Not about this. It's not about this. How do you feel about poly relationships? Because I see a lot of people using the poly relationships to fix the broken homes.
That ain't it. That's not for me. Who was they use that to fix a broken home? Muslims?
No, I see a lot of
people. And I'm not judging, but they have multiple wives.
No, it's not even. It's not even that, because they have multiple wives. But they have. I'm talking about, like, I know guys that deal.
We jumped into poly. I wasn't expecting that.
I seen a lot of dudes that deal with 2 or 3 women. They all got kids by different people.
They be cheating like shit.
They all got kids by 2 or 3
y'all
people.
Can't even keep up with yourself and the one you got. How y'all got time for a poly or that A, B, and C?
But would that fix it? But would you think that? But would you think that it take a village to raise these children? We agree.
Fuck that. It do take a village. It don't take a village of side bitches. What are you talking about, side bitches?
It
don't take a village of.
But they have our ancestors.
Because I think the poly women don't even be liking each other like that.
But it ain't about the sex. It ain't about the sex.
The man.
Everybody can have their own room.
I know somebody that's in a poly relationship. Actually.
I know a couple people.
I have a friend But it was more of a financial thing.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, fuck that. And you better make some money. I make good money. Why don't you? We're gonna make this money together.
Imagine 3 of your incomes in one.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Ain't gonna be 3 of my incomes.
You ain't sharing that me.
It's me. It's A and B. Ain't no sharing. Ain't no C.
I know. I get it.
Absolutely
ain't
not.
No secrets, huh?
Absolutely not. For the people. On your platform, my platform.
It's family though, right?
Absolutely
Somebody.
not.
Oh, see, somebody.
It's a family. Yeah, for you. That's a family. Congrats. I love your family for you, not for me. Ain't no because what? Because I'm on my period. You in that?
No,
bitch bed tonight?
that don't work. That don't work.
You in that bitch bed tonight?
First of all, that don't work because the women gonna sync up. First of all, it's never.
The women aren't gonna sync up. So when you tired of me, so we got an argument. So you want to sleep with her?
No, y'all gonna sync up anyway.
Oh,
because y'all eating off the same
her
fork.
day is Monday and Tuesday, and my day is Wednesday and Thursday. Why are you in her room on Tuesday?
We all.
Or why you in her? Why you in?
Okay, what if y'all all in the same room?
What? No, because if she's taking my day, I don't even have time for that. I don't even want to be in the same room. I don't like it.
I don't like.
I don't like. So you want to be in a poly relationship?
No,
you
no.
Have 3 incomes.
No, women, like she said, women do sync. Y'all gonna sync up.
Women do.
So it's
sync.
not gonna. Y'all periods gonna happen at the same time.
So we're gonna be a.
So it's not gonna be.
We're gonna turn into a girlfriend gang. No, because what's gonna happen with our girlfriend gang is that we're still sharing this one little Peter Weeder, and I don't want to share that. I don't want to. No, I don't want to sync up.
I'm gonna say this about the poly, and I have a.
You had a poly relationship before?
No, I mean
I won't do it.
I ain't gonna say poly. I ain't gonna say I had a poly.
I could be 2 people. And her, like this right here, we don't have time for that. No. And I said it.
Somebody
this
say
one, we.
I'm a side. Whoa.
Yeah,
how do you feel about this person? New page. Yeah,
somebody just chimed in and said they were a side.
How do you feel about poly? And what's the difference between to you?
Are you
a poly and a side joint?
Are you a side joint to are you a relationship? Because I done had people in a relationship try to pick me up. I didn't like that either. Disrespectful. It says T. She said T. What does that mean? I'm not.
We'll get that. We'll get to that. But okay, Layla. Okay, Layla. Look, how do you feel about in a poly relationship difference from a side joint? We got about 10 minutes left too, so let's.
Poly versus.
Yeah, poly versus side piece.
That's 2 things. That's 2 different things. Because the side piece are a secret. A side is a secret. A poly is you're ours.
Yeah, him in a relationship, but he
would have been. She said, okay, so let me go back and to let everybody know what's going on here. Somebody chimed in and said, I'm a side joint. Okay, that's what somebody said. They said, I'm a side joint. That's what was said. Thank you, baby. And then she said, me and him are in a relationship, but he with his baby mom too.
I don't
believe in monogamy.
So you believe in. So what you're telling us, you believe in everybody knowing what's up, they place. So you're in a poly, but not under the same roof, basically. That's poly. Does the baby mom know about you?
No, she said she's a side joint. The baby mama can't.
No, let her answer. Let her answer.
Poly.
It is. I don't believe. She said, but what she said was, I don't believe in monogamy. So
okay, but she started off with I'm a side joint.
Let me see what the next thing is.
On.
Explain your situation.
Ooh, girl, the anticipation is killing me.
I'm waiting. You must be typing a long message.
Ooh, girl, it's hot. The tea piping hot. Please.
Because dudes can't deal with this. Dudes can't be side dudes no more. We living with a different situation.
She done left the fucking shit.
Damn, she gotta come back. Oh man. All right. Anyway, so
she gotta come back. I heard enough. I heard all of it there. This is motherfuckers I'm talking about right here.
Hey, come back. Hold on. How you know she left though? How you know it? Let me see. Damn, she left.
Yeah, she left.
Fuck.
Maybe
all right,
she
look.
back. No, she back. She gone. So come on now.
All
and
right,
that's the worst part. Then she gonna
start this shit.
No, first of all, she gonna throw her truth out there and disappear. Like, sis, you
Doc,
don't say
you
I'm
see
a,
that? You was
yeah,
here the whole
like,
time.
First of all, you don't say I'm a side joint. Me and him in a relationship, but he with his baby mother too. First of all, you and him are not in a relationship. Let's go back. Let's pause. I'm gonna chime in on what she said. Right? She said me and him in a relationship, but he with his baby mom too. No, you're his side joint, and he's in a relationship with his baby mom.
That's not a poly then.
That's not a poly.
But then she contradicted herself.
No, she said I'm a side joint.
I don't like a monogamy joint no more.
Yeah, of course you don't like monogamy because ain't nobody been monogamous to her.
She gotta come back. She got about.
Ooh, she ain't coming back because she did that. Now she logging out somewhere pissed off because she done told the fucking truth and now we talking about it. Ooh, fuck. Man, I hate that nigga.
Hate that.
And his baby mama because we want to know.
You know what? I just
because I'm gonna ask, is it with the baby mama or is it with you? Who he sleep with at night? The baby mama?
So listen.
He not in a relationship with you, sis. That's not a relationship. When you a side joint, that's not a relationship. But
are you in a relationship?
No, I'm single. I'm single.
You really saying that?
Yeah, because I'm single. This somebody I got my eye on.
How single you are? Like you like single?
I'm single with my eye on somebody.
What the fuck does that even mean?
So how does it go? This is my message to him. I put down my water.
Hey, did you just heart the Drake heart? How did you do that? Let's see. Hold on, let's see.
It's a heart. No, you don't know how to make heart hands because you ain't never been in love.
Who? I'm in love now.
Oh yeah, you married, right? Single, divorced.
I'm divorced, but I'm not single. I'm taken, and I'm happy taken. I'm happy. I'm fine. You know what? What I will say about this one, and this is you know me living in my. I've never been in love until now.
Oh, my life is there for you.
And I've been married a rack of time, but I've never. Let me tell you about love.
Tell me about love.
You gotta. I don't care what religion you are. Y'all gotta be equally yoked all the way around. I'm talking about like everything. It can't be. I agree with this person. 60% and 40% is different. No, it has to be like 90-10.
Oh, I like that 90-10.
90-10. That's 70-30. It still leave room for.
What about that 80-20?
No,
it still leave room. You gotta be 90-10.
95-5. You know, 5 is gonna be because of the way they was brought up. They might be from different home upbringings, but like to reach the common goal and to say, hey, I want to be like this. Mm-hmm. Like I'm interested in living off grid and changing everything. And
you took that left. You want to live off the grid. So I think.
But I'm just saying. I'm just talking about.
Because we don't have that much time. But I really think the next episode, after we get our responses, no, we're gonna chime in on like how far you would go.
So you tune in, and if you watch it on live, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube.
Definitely
subscribe. We do this. This airs each and every Wednesday.
Wednesday night.
No subliminals. I'm Simon Says.
I'm Ashley, a.k.a. the real pretty Ashley.
I'm the real ugly Simon.
No.
No, they know what somebody told us. We like one of the. They said y'all like the cutest podcast out right now. And I like y'all got.
This one's for you. This one's for you.
Y'all want to invest in us and sponsor? I can't wait to get in the segment with Ashley.
Ask Ashley. Oh yeah. So let me tell y'all about Ask Ashley. That's a segment that's coming soon. And the reason it's not here now is because of piss poor planning. Please don't judge me. Judge your mama. I got kids and I'm a black mother, a single black mother. So don't judge me.
But listen.
It's coming soon. Ask Ashley. It's definitely going to be a segment where you guys get to submit questions to me personally or for like advice. You know, for me, it's just going to be me. We could chime in with something I have to say, but it's going to be me.
So ask her during the week, so she can,
during the week.
So she can ask.
I'm gonna try to interact with y'all and get some posting, but y'all gotta submit y'all Ask Ashley questions, whether it's for me or just something you want advice on or just whatever. Let's go, and I'm gonna give y'all this great opinion. We're gonna see where that goes. It's gonna be very entertaining because it's me.
We don't do subliminals. Peace. We love y'all. See y'all next week.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.
We don't do subliminals. I'm gonna say we don't do subliminals. I'm gonna say your name if it's meant for you. Get out of line and cook it critical. Hate to have my criminals go and send for you. We don't do subliminals. I'm gonna say your name if it's meant for you. Get out of line and cook it critical. Hate to have my criminals go and send for you. Get out of line and cook it critical. Hate to have my criminals. We don't do subliminal. I'm gonna say your name if it's meant for you. Get out of line, it could get critical. Hate to have my criminals going sin for you. We don't do subliminal. I'm gonna say your name if it's meant for you. We don't do subliminal. I'm gonna say your name if it's meant for you.